20 years ago, we didn't start with a grand vision. We started with a simple idea to make a difference, to give people a place to grow, not just in skill, but in character, in confidence, and in heart.
Integrity Martial Arts was born from a desire to serve, to lift up others, and to build something lasting. When you step into our school, you're not just joining a class, you're becoming part of something bigger, a family, a legacy, a mission to build champions of life.
So when Integrity Martial Arts started, it started off as an after-school club and also a Taekwondo club at a local church here in Miami, Florida. We went from having about 40 students from various ages and ranks with a couple black belt instructors, and we grew out of one space in the church. We got too big and we had to go to another space in the church. And around 2007, the Isaacs made the leap of faith and the decision to open up a school in a commercial space here in Cutler Bay.
As a person, you can push so far, but as a team, you can push even farther. And I enjoy that part of working with somebody else, being able to push each other, and in times of need, get the help that I actually need to get better.
Martial arts has positively impacted Julie because she's gained the confidence, she's gained some maturity, and most important, I think that she's in a place where now she sees different sets of abilities and understands how to confront and how to deal with different situations in life.
A champion of life isn't about winning medals. It's a mindset that anything is possible. Every time you try, you grow. Every time you face a challenge, you strengthen your character. And every time you show up for yourself and others, you become a champion in a way that matters most.
It's been an honor to see students walk through these doors as kids and leave with the confidence and character of true champions.
At Integrity, we believe being a champion of life means embodying our 4 core values: discipline, passion, wisdom, and character.
Discipline means choosing growth over comfort, strength over ease. It's saying yes to the hard work, to the small steps that lead to greatness.
Passion fuels every moment here. It's what turns dreams into goals and goals into reality.
Wisdom is knowledge in action. It's the ability to take what we've learned and share it, lifting others up as we rise.
Character isn't about what we do when things are easy. It's about who we are when life tests us.
Martial arts has helped me build confidence by being surrounded by others that want to build me up instead of break me down.
When I first started training martial arts, I wanted to get better at self-discipline and self-control. I wanted to be able to protect myself and stand up for myself more. And I feel like through training with Taekwondo, I've achieved that.
La diferencia hoy en día, o en el día que cogió su black belt, es de aquí a la luna. Es abismal. Es una diferencia grande.
I want to be seen as somebody who worked hard and truly was passionate about martial arts and just, loved everybody and wanted everybody to do well, not just as in martial arts, but just in life.
I know that I would not be the professional that I am today, the instructor that I am, or even the woman that I am today if it were not for the life lessons that I learned through martial arts and through the trainings and learnings here at Integrity.
Over the past 20 years, Integrity Martial Arts has impacted thousands of lives, 13,000 students, 5 locations, 154 certified instructors, 50 master instructors, and here we stand.
Every student, every family, every class is part of the story we're building together.
We didn't set out to change the world. We just wanted to create a place where people could grow and find strength in themselves and each other.
To our students, family, and community,
Thank you for 20 years of trust.
passion, and belief in our mission.
Here's to building champions of life today and for years to come.
Let's go!
I get to work with my family, and it is so much fun to be able to spend as much time as I do, to get to spend with my wife and with my mom and with my dad, and then the rest of our team also that have become like family.
I just dream about, continuing to live our lives together and do what we love.
What's up, Integrity Martial Arts family? Master Isaacs here. I am so excited to be with you guys today. Happy New Year. We are so excited to have our 2025 awards ceremony. Last year we had an amazing gala. It was so much fun. We had such a great time hanging out with you guys, but we tried to do something just a little bit different this year with a virtual award ceremony, and I'm really looking forward tonight with some special guests coming on that we're going to talk to about this last year and how amazing it was. Our award ceremonies are so cool because they're so impactful and they're tied to our core values. They're not just awards we're giving out. We are giving out Most Improved and Athlete of the Year awards, but they're so ingrained into our culture of discipline, passion, wisdom, and character. And we are super excited to give those awards out to you guys tonight and to celebrate the 2025 year. It was such an amazing year. We had such a great time competing together, training together, testing together. This year we also got to bring on another amazing school with Tamiami and Master Lopez, and we were so thankful to be a part of those families' lives. And Master Lopez and his team, they've been just an amazing addition to Integrity Martial Arts. At the 2025 World Championships, we got to induct 3 master instructors. We're going to talk to those guys a little bit more later on, and we were super proud of those guys. This year, we also got to celebrate that Cutler Bay, Integrity Martial Arts Cutler Bay, was the school of the year for the ATA. What a huge accomplishment, because there's some wonderful and amazing schools that are out there in the ATA that are just awesome, not just competitors, but awesome people. And Cutler Bay School is just rose to the top, and they won the award this year, and it's so awesome. So we're so proud of all of you guys, and we're so excited to celebrate tonight with you guys all of the success that we've had as Integrity Martial Arts. And once again, these awards are tied to our core values of discipline, passion, wisdom, and character. And we really want to emphasize that when we're doing these awards, we are looking at those things all year long. We're not just looking at the placements or the titles you're getting. Those are so cool, but they're not the only thing that we're looking at. So as we look forward to 2026, we're going to stay grounded in who we are as a company and as people and follow those core values into the future. So let's get this party started and let's celebrate our athlete awards, and let's take a look at what Alpha really means. What does it mean to be an alpha? Alpha isn't born, it's earned. Alpha is trained and developed. Alpha comes when you decide to push past the challenge and past the pain. Alpha is saying no to being good in pursuit of great.
The Alpha program was designed to push athletes and to teach them to love the process of growth more than the outcome.
We're keeping them at a standard. There's a level that we want them to achieve. And oftentimes they realize that standard might be a little too high, but it doesn't mean that we're going to lower it for them. It just means that we want them to reach and meet it there.
Alpha is not about coming in first place or last. Alpha is sacrifice, hard work, and resilience. It's not about being the fastest or the strongest. It's about pushing past your personal peak. It's about doing the work today so that your future self can look back and say, I am proud of what I put in.
The support we have in his ring from IMA, to me, they're like his big brothers and sisters, was incredible.
Alpha is a mindset that the only path is forward, where mediocrity can't exist and the medal is not the prize.
You gotta just be there. You gotta be in the room.
Alpha means falling in love with the process just as much as the outcome. Alpha is the belief that there's only one gear, lion mode. It's a commitment to being all in every second. This moment, this process, this is where true grit is born. Here's where limits are pushed and champions are made.
Being courageous, respectful, being hardworking.
It means pushing through when you feel like you can't anymore.
Where others give up on, you keep pushing.
Everything that I do, I want to do the best that I can, the best of my abilities.
I absolutely love training with the school. The one word I can think of is just pride. It's a privilege.
At Integrity Martial Arts, Alpha isn't a goal, it's a promise. A promise to push beyond, to go all in every single time. It's the choice to live in lion mode, where there's only one direction, forward. Here, mediocrity doesn't stand a chance. Here, grit is forged and champions are made, not by the medals they earn, but by the limits they shatter. Because to be Alpha means you're never done growing. At Integrity, we're not just creating athletes, we're building champions of life. This is Alpha. This is Lion Mode. What an awesome video that is. Alpha is a mindset. It's a choice to pursue growth. It's a choice to embrace challenges, to live out our values, to consistently give our all. And I love our Project Alpha program. It is such a powerful program. We have great athletes at all of our locations: Tamiami, Country Walk, Naples, Pines, Cutler Bay, Golden Gate, and they all work so hard and they really embrace the idea of what Project Alpha and Alpha is. And for some of our athletes, it's about just stepping into competition. It's just not about getting out there. Some of it is pushing past fear. Some of it is refining skill. You know, when we talk about competition, and I talked to a parent today at one of our ceremonies, you know, she's like, should my child compete? I said, absolutely. There's 3 ways to compete: for fun, to learn, and to win. And sometimes, you know, just getting out for fun is scary, and taking that first step, that is a part of being in the Alpha mindset. And our athletes have demonstrated that all year long, and it's just been an amazing thing to watch. And through our program at our schools across all 6 locations, we have produced champions at the state, district, and world level. And we have some amazing numbers to share with you guys about this year. At 2025, we had 158 state champions, which is absolutely amazing to see them compete against each other. And then also not just to see them compete against each other, but the attitudes that they came with it. They were all encouraging each other, because a lot of these guys are competing in the same division. And to see sometimes their friend win and them not win, and how they handled that, is super powerful. And that really is a testament to not just our instructors or the program, but to the families that are a part of our schools that believe the same culture that we believe. Super impactful and super powerful. As we went through the tournament year this last year, they go from state champion to district champion. And we produced 76 district champion titles. And that's actually where they have to go and compete. And usually it's in Georgia. And it's an amazing event with competitors from all over the Southeast. And to bring home 76 titles is super impressive for all of the schools. And it's a huge testament to each one of our instructors at our locations to produce 76 district champions in one of the most competitive and largest regions in the country. All right, and then there's world champions, and we had an amazing world championships year this year. Like I said, we won School of the Year for the ATA. We also had Masters come out this year, which was so impactful for our students and our families. But we produced 12 world champion titles this year. which was absolutely amazing. And if you have never been to World Championships and you've never seen that, it's so powerful. I want to encourage you to go check it out this year in Phoenix. It's going to be a great time. All right, if you haven't booked it, you can book it still. Talk to your instructor. They can give you more information about it, because once you see it, your idea of what the future of martial arts is going to grow. And it's so cool to see these state champions and district champions and world champions, and we're super proud of all of them. As we keep going forward here, we're talking about most improved athlete. It's not really defined by the titles. It's defined by the willingness to grow and push yourself to the next level. The Most Improved Athlete of the Year award recognizes commitment, consistency, and perseverance over time. This award celebrates athletes who embrace the process, stay disciplined, and continue to move forward even when progress was challenging. And I say this all the time, that you don't deserve the reward unless you love the process. The process is the most important thing that we can do. I want to get titles. I want to get awards. I want to get medals. Those things are so important and they're so powerful, but they're not more important than the process. If you don't enjoy the process, you don't deserve the reward. So, the Most Improved Athlete of the Year award goes to, let me get out my envelope here. Man, it's real serious here. But before I do that, the Most Improved Athlete of the Year award, the nominees are Sebastian Cabrera, Derek Garcia, Mateus Rivera, Robbie Mesa, Danilio Rodriguez, Dana Cole, Fabio Aiello, Maverick Horna, and Brooke Clifford. We are so proud of you guys for even being on the board to be the Most Improved Athlete of the Year. But there's only going to be one winner right now, so let's get to it. The Most Improved Athlete of the Year award goes to, let me get it open here. Oh yeah, very exciting here. The Most Improved Athlete of the Year award goes to Mr. Mateus Rivera. Sir, we are so proud of you. Congratulations on being the Most Improved Athlete of the Year award. I was actually watching you on the floor today and watching how you interact with the students. You are going to be a great world champion one day. You're going to be a great instructor one day, and you're going to be somebody that people look up to. We're so excited for you. Congratulations, sir. Alpha is not always the only thing that we have going on, though. It represents most people that are in our schools that are in our Alpha program. They want to represent not just themselves, but something bigger. They don't represent just their family or just their school. Some of them want to go on to represent Team USA. And we have 3 people that actually have made Team USA this year. And when I talk about Team USA as a program, as team sparring, it's the next step above Project Alpha, where our top athletes come together and try out to be on Team USA. And it is an amazing experience to coach, to witness, and to watch our athletes go through it. And out of hundreds of people that are trying out, we only take 8 people per division for Team USA. And it is so cool to see that we have 3 people on there that are going to be carrying our values onto the national stage. All right, but they also represent not just, like I said, their family, their schools, but they're going to represent our whole country. And it is such a cool thing to see. And there's 3 people that are going to represent Team USA on the 2025 team. And those people are Ms. Camila Tavera Silva, Mr. Sebastian Castillo, and Mr. Antonio Hidalgo. To you 3, we are so proud of all 3 of you, and we cannot wait to see you perform at a national level. It's going to be an amazing time, and you guys are just going to do amazing things out there. So we're super proud of you guys. Before we hand out our Alpha Athlete of the Year award, we're going to bring on our Alpha Athlete of the Year winner from last year. One of them was Mr. Ramses Carnero. My man Ramses, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. Did you have a good New Year?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you have a great Christmas?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. And then this year, you had a pretty crazy year this year. You were traveling all over the place, yeah?
Yes, sir.
You went down to Pan Am's?
Yes, sir.
How was that?
It was great. It was definitely a different experience from competing in the U.S. It's different people, different cultures, and it was just a great time overall.
It's a little more intense, yeah?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah. How was your experience as far as actually competing in the ring? Did it feel any different than it normally does here in the States?
not too much. The intensity is definitely way higher.
Mhm.
You know, they're more intense especially when they call points. They're just super loud.
Nice.
And the atmosphere is insane.
It's kind of the atmosphere, right?
Yes, sir.
And was that your first trip down to Pan Am's?
Yes, sir.
And what a cool trip, right? I mean, how old are you now?
I'm 14, sir.
14, and you got to travel all the way to Pan Am's. I mean, I didn't go to my first Pan Am's until I was like 27, so that is such a cool thing. You were the Alpha Athlete of the Year last year, right?
Yes, sir.
And I know the other one was Miss Shamini Mahindran for our female. You know, so I want to ask you a couple questions. You know, what does it mean to you to be an alpha?
For me, it means to have discipline, show commitment, and to work when no one's watching.
I think that's a really good statement of what it means. Is it really does mean those things, because we are looking for athletes that are not just trying to win an award, but to work and put the work in even when no one's watching. And I think that's really what is a defining moment for our athletes that are here in our program here. Our Alpha Athlete of the Year represents the highest standards of values in action, and that's exactly what Ramsey said. So this award honors athletes who embrace the process, pursue growth with discipline. They don't just push themselves to be better, they raise the standard for everybody. And I think when we watch Ramsey's and we announce the future winners here, we can see that thing. And Ramsey's, I just want to say thank you for being the type of person that raises the standard for all of us. And you're going to be a great master one day, and you're going to be a great instructor one day, but you are definitely one of my favorite athletes to watch. So I just appreciate you being here, and I think we're ready to announce the nominees. Are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it over here. So I'm going to let you read them off for us. Go ahead.
The nominees for Alpha Athlete of the Year are George Guerra, Christian Maldonado, Evelina Wasserman, Danilo Rodriguez, Camila Taveras, Carlos Montes, Jake Dominguez, Isaac Caceres, Matthias Rivera, Smarlene Acosta, and Sadie Johnson.
All right, are we ready to see it?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. He's going to open it up. Don't mess it up, Ramses. Don't mess it up.
The winners for Alpha Athlete of the Year are Evelina Wasserman and Jake Dominguez.
Oh, man, those are great nominees and great winners. We are so excited for Evelina Wasserman and Jake Dominguez. I think you could say pretty safely that both of them work extremely hard, right?
Yes, sir.
And they would really be, they're great winners for this award. And I can't think of two people that deserve that more than them. So I'm so excited for them. Ramses, thanks for being on the show with me, man. I really appreciate you so much. You're such an awesome athlete here at Integrity Martial Arts, and we really appreciate you. I think you could see how we are working with our athletes, how they're growing, how they face challenges, and how they carry those lessons beyond the mat. That's what Alpha really is. And when I watch Ramses and I watch Evelina and I watch Jake work beyond the mat, that's what really makes them a great Alpha Athlete of the Year. It's not really the awards they're getting, it's the work that they put in. They truly love the process, and they truly deserve to be Alpha Athlete of the Year. So as we transition from Alpha Athlete of the Year, earning a black belt is what we consider the first step to being a true martial artist. It's what you have to learn. It's the first step to becoming a true martial artist, and it's one of the highest honors that we have in our system. It's not just about technique alone. It's about showing up. It's about being in the room. It's about being committed. It's about taking on what is put in front of you. Our first degree black belts at Integrity Martial Arts, our testing is so challenging. It's a whole day event. It starts at 9 a.m. and it ends about 6 p.m. at night. We have a physical outside, we have a traditional workout inside, and we have a traditional testing. And we put a lot of pressure on our students at black belt because we know that pressure makes diamonds, and we want all of our students to one day shine. That's what building a champion of life looks like, is putting them under those pressure situations and letting them grow forward. So as we look about what black belt is, let's take a moment and reflect on the journey and the transformation it requires. Let's take a look at the black belt journey right now.
A black belt is not something you earn overnight. It's the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and a commitment to learning, on and off the mat. At Integrity Martial Arts, earning a black belt is about more than physical skills. It's about building the foundation of who you are through discipline, character, and integrity. The journey begins with simple steps: learning a new kick, memorizing a form, or breaking your first wooden board. But with each step, something changes. Confidence grows, focus sharpens, and the person you're meant to become begins to emerge.
The process in our classes is highly developed and calculated.
When I started martial arts as an adult, it gave me the confidence to feel that I could protect myself. And it really just gave me the confidence to be out in the world and deal with adversity.
When I think about the impact that martial arts has made in my self-confidence, I think about the way that it allowed me to believe in myself.
Black belt testing is where years of preparation come together. It's not just a test of skill, it's a test of resilience, determination, and heart. It's designed to push every limit, to remind athletes that success comes from overcoming challenges, embracing failure, and pushing through adversity.
Time! You chose to be here. You wanted to be a black belt. This is what is required to be a black belt. And when they stop feeling bad for themselves, then they start to attack the day.
All that effort that you put in, every day that you struggled, every victory that you've had, every defeat that you've had, every time that something's been challenging, all that really forges us and builds us into who we are. And black belt testing really just kind of solidifies it. It puts it all together. And it's meant to be challenging, both physically and mentally.
It doesn't matter how many times I watch my child go through this, you still feel for them. It's up to them to get the job done.
I think the mission of Integrity Martial Arts, building champions of life, is what we're here for. I think I've seen it in Evelina, that she has become a better person, better human being. Our instructors are amazing. We love all of them, and we thank them every day for helping our children become champions of life.
The community at Integrity Martial Arts has, for the last 4 years, been nothing but supportive towards my boy. I couldn't have asked for a better support system to watch him through this transitional period he's going through and in life going forward.
I see Gary's experience in Taekwondo shaping him into someone that's very strong and very confident, especially since he started training with Integrity. His shoulders are held higher, he speaks with more confidence, he looks you in the eye when he speaks to you, and I see he has a lot more respect. He has respect for other kids his age and respect for adults. So Gary has gotten a lot out of Taekwondo in training.
Particularly with her that day, she wasn't feeling too well. And she woke up that morning and I asked her, I was like, Julie, is this something that you want to go ahead and be able to do today? And she was like, I'm going to push through and I'm going to do this, Mom. I'm going to do this. And as a parent, you kind of step back and you realize at that point that this little person is able to go ahead and have that mental fortitude and the strength and the confidence to be able to push through and do something absolutely amazing.
Through this process, athletes discover the strength they didn't know they had. They build confidence not because of what they achieve on the mat, but because of the person they become off of it. For our instructors, the black belt journey is a privilege to witness. Watching athletes grow from uncertain beginners to confident leaders, that's what it's all about.
You come to me as a brand new person, I get a chance to help you throughout your life. That's one of the aspects that I love the most about martial arts.
But I think the most rewarding moments in being an instructor are those quiet conversations that are held off on the side when a parent comes up to us and tells us how what we've done here has impacted their child's life.
Earning a black belt is not the end of the journey. It's the beginning of something greater. It's a foundation that equips athletes to face life's challenges with discipline, wisdom, and character.
It doesn't matter you're only staying until you get your black belt or you have plans to become a master one day. Enjoy the life skills that are instilled here.
At Integrity Martial Arts, the black belt is where discipline meets character. It's where transformation begins and where lifelong growth continues.
If there's anything that I want to teach our students is that they can do hard things. And that kind of goes back into some of the other stuff that we were talking about as far as even if you think it's impossible with the right coaching, with the right mentorship, with the right discipline, you can do it.
Black belt's just the beginning. It really is. It's the first time that you're considered a true student of martial arts. I think that there's so much beyond black belt, and even, just in the real world, having the black belt doesn't change who you are. It builds who you are.
The growth doesn't end here. It has only just begun.
2,
What you saw wasn't just a highlight reel, it was a reflection of commitment over time. And when we look at black belts, we look at people that have discipline. And discipline isn't a one-time payment. It is a payment that you have to pay every day, every class, every week, every month, every quarter, every year. It's ongoing. It doesn't ever stops. And it's so cool to see when our students get black belt, because it's not just a reflection of their commitment, but it's a reflection of their family's commitment to not just the program, but to their own family and to their own child or to themselves. And they're paying it every day, every week, every month, quarter, and year. And what a really powerful thing for somebody to go through. It's such an amazing experience at our black belt testing as well, because you get to see that in action. And as I mentioned earlier, we really put a lot of pressure on our people at black belt testing to see if they are really ready to be not just a black belt, but we're really trying to build them into being champions of life. And that is something that you can't fake. You have to go through the process, and you have to be willing to make that payment every day, every week, every month, every quarter, every year. And this year was such a powerful year at our schools. Our instructors did a great job of preparing our students. In fact, we actually saw some of the failure rate from black belt go down this year because of the intense work our students did and that our instructors did for our students. This year alone, we tested 195 black belts. And that is just such a huge testament to not only the work that our students are doing, but the work that your instructors are doing also. And it's so cool, and I am so proud of not only our students, but our instructors as well for making that payment every day, every class, every week, every month, every quarter, every year, because they have to make it too. It's a sacrifice for them as well. And so to see that we tested almost 200 black belts over 2025 is just an amazing accomplishment to Integrity Martial Arts as a whole. We also had people that stay with us longer. And I know today at our ceremony for our color belts, we had some students receive their 5-year patch and maybe a couple that received 10-year patches also. And that's a testament to the longevity of those students and of the process. Those students are continuing to sacrifice to improve themselves, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally. And it's so cool to see them continue on because, as I said earlier, black belt is when you're considered a true student of martial arts. That's just the starting point. Everybody thinks it's white belt, but it's not. It's black belt. That's when you really learn to be a student of martial arts. And it's so cool to watch our students go from first degree to second degree and third degree. And then they start getting up to this range, 4th and 5th degree, where they're not just a beginner anymore. They're a very mature martial arts athlete. This year we had 3 people test from 4th degree to 5th degree, and it is so amazing. And the people that we had test from 4th degree to 5th degree are from West Pines. We have Miss Jennifer Chester, which was such an awesome journey for her. I'm so proud of you, ma'am. Congratulations on your 5th degree. Miss Mariela Hernandez from Cutler Bay, what an awesome job you did at testing, and you do such an amazing job here at the Cutler Bay School. And Mr. Andre Martin from our Cutler Bay School also, he's now a lieutenant or sergeant with the Miami-Dade Police Department, and I am so proud of you, sir, from where you came from to where you are and how you represent our community and what you do for our community. So congratulations to our new 5th degree black belts. What an awesome accomplishment. As most of you guys know, when they get their 5th degree, we give them a golden lion to put on their uniform that we go make for them. And it's so awesome that these 3 received their golden lions this year. And we look forward to seeing some more of you test for 5th degree next year. But as we do this, we have to think forward in the future, because when I watch people get their black belt, I don't think they're just going to be a black belt. I think they're going to be a master one day. And this year at our 2025 World Championships in Phoenix, Arizona, we had 3 people that have made the journey from white belt to black belt, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. So it's their 6th degree black belt. And we had 3 people, and I want to ask them to join me. We've got Master Santos Flores, Master Brian Lopez, and Master Bruno Mignacco. And I am so grateful for these guys. And when they get their 6th degree, I take their line away from them. But when they get their mastership, we give it back to them. We put these diamonds in their eyes. It's pretty cool. And I can't think of people that are better people to represent the title of master and be a part of. I'm just grateful to be a part of your lives, guys, and I'm so thankful for you guys and the type of people that you are. Your families, each one of your families are just so powerful for me in my own personal life, and I'm just so grateful for you guys. I want to ask you guys a couple questions about your year last year, going to mastership. How was it last year for you guys? Anyone want to answer that question? Just how was the trip across 2025 to mastership?
I think the trip for me, it was definitely physically demanding, but I think it was more mentally demanding, than anything else. Just knowing the challenges that we had up ahead for ourselves, to continue running the schools and pushing ourselves physically, it definitely took a mental toll more than a physical toll for me.
Absolutely, and we met every month, right?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
We met online every month. We met physically almost once a month also. So anybody, you guys want to jump in on that at all?
We also did a 6-day fasting.
We did a 6-day fast.
That was intense.
That was intense, right?
I love
physically,
food, man,
but I think mentally, it taught me especially, hey, you could focus on other things,
right?
Not just physically, but mentally.
Mentally as well. So a little clarity from that fast. That's pretty
sir.
challenging. 6 days is hard to do, right? I mean, you guys all did it.
Well, I mean, the 6 day, we didn't even taper down. We just cut off 6 days. It was just straight nothing.
And I because you don't have to quite do a full 6 days, right? And there was a couple guidelines in there, and I said, hey, if you guys want to do 6 days, I'll do it with you, right?
Yes,
and then all of a sudden, everybody's doing 6 day fast. So we had a great time. 2025, 3 masters for Integrity Martial Arts, and not just for Integrity Martial Arts, for Country Walk, for Tamiami, for Naples, and I know Mario Flores just got married, a couple months ago, I guess now,
yes,
right? And just seeing you over in Naples and seeing the culture you've built over there, Master Flores, is so cool. Seeing it over Country Walk, Tamiami. And to see your students get to see you guys as masters is just, it's so powerful for me. It's so cool to be a part of. It was awesome to get to witness it from a different perspective. So let me ask you guys a couple of questions. When you think back to your white belt days, what kept you coming back when training was difficult?
I think for me, what kept making me come back was the fact that having my brothers train alongside with me, having my family train alongside with me, and watching them achieve, all these different levels of kicks, and realizing that, my instructor, my very first instructor, kind of celebrating, hey, Mario just did this, or Oscar just did that, really upset me at the fact that I wasn't capable of landing it right then and there, that I would have to go home and practice it so that way the next day, I was ready to go. So I think the challenges really set forward a path for my passion, my love for martial arts. So.
And, a little competition, right?
Absolutely, yes, sir.
And I think sometimes in our society we get scared to compete, but the reality is we're going to compete in the world all the time, right?
Yes, sir.
And if we can learn how to do that and learn how to win and learn how to lose, because you're going to lose sometimes, and it's okay. And if we can be a good loser, we'll be a great winner. And I think some of that, when I watch you coach our students and our athletes, Master Flores, you just make sure that they have that. And I think it's because you've been on both sides of the coin. And I think that's so powerful. So that's awesome. At what point did your journey stop being just about your own progress and start becoming about responsibility to others? I think Master Lopez, you got this question for us?
Yes, sir. I think, it has different layers. I think as a color belt, being in a leadership program taught us about life skills a lot. And then, you were just not just about what you're doing in the class, but also with your parents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then as a black belt, it was more about my classmates, the people, the color belts. And then, as a high rank, it was more about community and the parents, pretty much everyone, right? So I think it has different layers into that question. But I think it can start as a white belt and orange belt. It doesn't have to be specific.
I agree with that. It can start whenever you want it to start, but I think that's a really powerful way to put it. So I think when I watch you specifically, you do such a great job of being a servant leader to not just your students at Tamiami, but to the students that you meet all over the place. And I can't thank you enough for being that way. And it's such a powerful, powerful characteristic that I think sometimes people overlook as far as when they look at what master instructor looks like. And I think you nail it. So third question is for Master Muñoz. What does mastership demand of you now that didn't exist earlier in your journey?
I'll take this one.
Okay.
So mastership, when I think about mastership, I think it goes extremely related to the second question as well, as what the different levels. Senior Master always tells us and reminds us, different levels, different devils. And when I think about mastership, I think about not just how I serve my students and the instructors are underneath me, but also how I serve my community, not just in country walk, but also in integrity martial arts. But now, what's changing is that I'm starting to see I'm not just a master of my school. I'm not just a master of integrity martial arts. I'm also a master of ATA. I need to serve the region. I need to serve also nationwide and hopefully internationally. When I see these students that we have now representing Team USA, what a great honor. What a great honor to
and we have some students representing Team Mexico.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely amazing. Like, it's so cool.
What a great honor. And when I think about they get to do that already now, as maybe second or third degrees and young. I can't even imagine what type of masters there will be when they get to that level.
And I think, you nailed it on the head on that question. I know that one is maybe a little bit more challenging on the question too, is when you become a master instructor in your traditional uniform, you don't actually wear a patch. And that's because you're supposed to be a servant and a leader and an instructor to all the students of the ATA. And when I watched Master Muñoz and Master Lopez and Master Flores, they're not only servants to our students at Integrity or just at Tamiami or just at Country Walk or just at Naples. They're servants to all of our students. And it's so amazing to watch these three. And it's so cool to see them pick that up as far as for hey, why competition is important, or when can you lead, or how does it look different? Because it does change a little bit. It's not just physical, it's about leadership. And that's what I'm seeing from you three. And you guys are doing a great job of stepping into that role as a true master instructor. So that brings me to this. We're going to transition into our Lion Mode Award. Lion Mode is often associated with intensity, but at its core, it's about courage. The courage to step forward, right? To take on responsibility, and to rise up when others are counting on you. And when I watch you guys are always in Lion Mode. You guys are Lion Mode. This mindset, it just has to. It not only lives on with our masters, but I see you guys bringing it to our instructors. And I see you bringing it to our students. And I see you bring it to our legacy guys. Lion Mode represents heart, resilience, and leadership under pressure. And I think you guys would agree with that, right?
Yes, sir.
It honors individuals who rise to challenges and elevate others. These recipients, they live courage in action every day. And I'm so excited about getting into the Lion Mode Awards because each school has some Lion Mode Awards. So since we have 6 schools, all right, I think each one of you guys is going to read each one. Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's start getting into situated here. All right, go ahead, Master Flores. I think you're up first.
All right, so it looks like the nominees for Cutler Bay is Leilani Lujardo, Manuel Sosa, Ramses Carnero, Evelina Vasserman, and Avery Emery. And
these are good nominees too. These are awesome.
Yes, sir. And the nominee winner for Lion Mode Award goes to Avery Emery.
Avery Emery. Oh man, they're clapping for you and everything. I love it. I love it. I was just at a tournament with Avery, and she really demonstrated what Lion Mode was in her actions, in her behavior, and how she responded to pressure. And it was just awesome to watch her handle it. And so, Avery, congratulations. What a huge award, and super, super proud of you, ma'am. So I think we're ready for the next one. You ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
All right, so Lion Mode Award nominees for North Naples. We got Ayla Mesa, we got Aiden Espinal, we got Elena Flores, we got Damian Reyes, and we got Dana Cole.
All right, here we go. We've got to open up the envelope. It's like the Oscars
that's
over
step
here.
One. Yeah, right? All right, and it looks like the Lion Mode Award winner for North Naples is Dana Cole.
Oh, yeah. Nice, Dana Cole. And, you know, adult, right?
Absolutely,
and
yes,
she is an awesome
She's a
recipient
beast,
for Lion Mode Award. Always smiling, always working hard. She's out there giving it her all. I love watching her compete. Not just compete, I love watching her at the school train, and I love how she does lift other people up. What an awesome recipient for this award. So super proud of her. Great job, man. Congratulations. I think we're ready for the next one. Here we go. All right, go ahead, Master.
All right, sir. Lion Mode Award for Miami. We have Juan Perez, Miss Maria Yellow, and Mr. Nicholas Parada.
All right, get your envelope, sir.
Yes, sir.
Get them together.
Sir. All right. So we have for the Miami Lion Mode Award.
Opening the thing is the hardest part of the job right now.
There we go. So the Lion Mode Award for Miami is Miss Maria Yellow.
All right. Nice, Maria. That's great. And you know, she's been such a huge part of the school the last year and a half, right?
Yes, sir. The last 2 years.
2 years.
Yes,
and she's just an awesome person to be around. She's always smiling. She's always willing to work. And she's just always making us go for excellence. And I really appreciate her. So, all right, let's do the next one, sir.
Yes, sir. We have Lion Mode Award for West Pines. Mr. Guillermo Formoso, Mr. Hector Gallardo, Jordan DeBalmer, and Miss Julieta Gonzalez.
All right, let's see it. Let's see what we got, sir.
And for West Pines, we have, here we go again.
Here we go again. He's been practicing this all day, guys.
So the Lion Mode Award for West Pines is for Mr. Guillermo Formoso.
Oh, yeah, nice. I think he just got his black belt.
Yeah.
And not only did that, when he got his black belt, I know he was extremely sick the week before, and he got out there and just gave it his all. And I think he's a member of Project Alpha now, too.
Absolutely.
And he's been training with us really hard. Sir, super proud of you for training so hard and being such a solid fixture at our West Pine School. You and your sons training there, your wife being so committed to being at the school with all of you guys. And sir, congratulations. What a cool award to receive for you. So we're super excited about that. Awesome. Master Maniaco, you're up, sir.
Yes, sir. And the nominees are for Country Walk, Alexander Ong, Kaylee Gonzalez, Ronnie Kritzer, Andrea Ong, Ariana Beltran. And the winner is, drum roll. You guys drum rolling now?
Yeah, there's drum rolling now.
Here we go. This is truly the hardest part.
This is, I told you.
And the winner is Alexander Ong.
All right, that's awesome.
Quick note on Alexander Ong, actually, he got invited to Project Alpha today. He's been working really hard. Super proud of this guy. It's like he always put best effort, best smile to work when he comes to the school.
I love that, man. Alexander, congratulations. Looking forward to seeing you at Project Alpha. I know we got some awesome training coming up this year. I know even some open workouts, I think, with the team Project Alpha also. So you're not going to want to miss that, man. It's going to be awesome. I think we got our last school coming up. We got Golden Gate.
Yes, sir. The nominees for Golden Gate, we have Danilo Rodriguez, CJ Clark, Caleb Vergara. And the winner is...
The hardest part. Hardest part. You Master Miyako opening the envelope.
Look at that.
You got it. First try.
And the winner is Danilo Rodriguez.
All right, Danilo. Nice. And I know Master Flores, you get to work out with him quite a bit, right?
Absolutely. He's definitely a great athlete, works super hard. I think he's definitely going to push Mr. Flores' buttons on being the best instructor at Golden Gate. So.
That's so funny. Hey, you know, guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. I'm super proud of you guys. As we transition from mastership to legacy, you know, this is what our values look like, you know, from year to year. Discipline becomes leadership. Growth becomes responsibility, and integrity becomes legacy. We are so excited about what our legacy is going to be in the future, and we can't wait to have you guys be a part of that also. So let's take a moment to reflect on what legacy truly means. Candle or a bar of soap, each making sacrifices to serve a greater purpose. Just as soap cleanses by gradually wearing away, a leader invests their time, energy, and heart to help students clear their minds and strengthen their bodies.
Yeah, let's go.
I got a vision I see in my head, a melody buried deep into my soul. They call us crazy, we cutting the edge, unlocking the future and letting it go. This is a calling that's higher. The time we decided our stories are gonna be told. This is where legends are born. We paving the road, a future that favors.
Then there's the candle, a symbol of knowledge and insight. The candle reveals what once was hidden in darkness, lighting the way forward. But with every moment, it too sacrifices itself to keep the flame alive. A leader must be this light, guiding, inspiring, and illuminating paths so that students can see potential they never knew they had.
In the Legacy program, it takes passion to be an instructor. You have to care deeply, not just about teaching skills, but about helping students achieve their goals. Every day, our instructors live the values of integrity martial arts, putting their students' growth above their own and exemplifying the we, not me, mindset of true servant leadership.
To be an instructor isn't a typical career path. It's a calling that requires risk and courage. But for those who believe in helping others reach their potential, the reward is massive.
I live for this.
Let's go! Our instructors don't just share knowledge, they bring their own journey and character into their teaching, and as they pass down their experiences, they help students become not only better martial artists, but better people.
In Legacy, we're building leaders whose character and wisdom grow with each experience. Whether our athletes go on to teach martial arts, attend university, or join trades, they carry with them the values of integrity, discipline, passion, wisdom, and character.
As our instructors develop, they embody all 4 values of integrity martial arts. When discipline meets character, that's when we find true integrity. And in that authenticity, they inspire students to become champions of life and the leaders of tomorrow.
In the Legacy program, we don't just create instructors, we build leaders who, in their authenticity and commitment to others, light the path forward so others can follow.
Again, another great video. I got to thank Master Garcia for putting all of those videos together for us. They are so powerful. When we talk about legacy, legacy is personal, legacy is lived, and it's something we build together every single day. And to really talk about legacy, I have to bring on 5th degree black belt, co-CEO of Integrity Martial Arts, and my beautiful wife, Karina Isaacs.
Thank you for the sweet introduction.
Yes, I'm trying, right? I'm doing my very best.
Actually, when we talk about legacy, we're not really talking about what we've personally accomplished, right? We're really talking about the impact that we've made in other people's lives. Legacy is written in the values that we choose to share and the version of ourselves that we choose to put out there.
I agree with that. And I think, when we talk about legacy too, we talk about this all the time. We talk about choosing people first. And that is such an important thing, I think, when we look at it. And when I look at Master Flores and Master Miñaco and Master Lopez, they do that as well. And I'm so honored to be a part of their legacy as well. And I think that's really the heartbeat of Integrity Martial Arts is that servant leadership. And that's a part of the legacy we want to build going forward.
Absolutely. I think that you just hit the nail on the head with that. Servant leadership is the foundation of legacy, right? You can't have one without the other. To have legacy, you have to lead from the front. And I think as an instructor and even as a parent, that is so profoundly important to us because children are always watching, right? They're not just watching and listening to what we say, but they're watching what we do, our actions.
That's really why we teach the way we teach. That's why we have the core values that we have, discipline, passion, wisdom, character. That's why we have instructor trainings that we have. That's why we have the competitions that we have. All of those things are so important because we're not just trying to build great athletes. We're really trying to build champions of life. And that's what legacy will look like. Nobody's ever come back to our schools and been like, oh man, you have the best front kick and my son has amazing front kick because you taught him a front kick. No one's ever done that, but they've always come back and said, hey, I really appreciate the time you spent with my family or in their lives. And I think for me and for my wife, for Karina, and I'm sure for our other masters and all of our instructors, that's what really drives us, and that is really what legacy looks like, is to build champions of life, because no matter where they go, we want to see them be successful. And if we can have some part of that, a part of their life here at Integrity Martial Arts, that is just so powerful for us as a legacy. We want them to be masters and 5th degrees and world champions. All of those things are awesome, but that's not really what a champion of life looks like. It's really embracing discipline, embracing that passion, that wisdom, the character, the integrity of what we want them to be as people. So I think that's exactly what our legacy we want it to be, and I think that's what we've found as we've been teaching over these last 21 years. So.
Absolutely. I think it's important that we teach people to lead from the front, right, to serve others, to have that servant leadership. And most importantly, I think it's important that we teach them that leadership isn't power, it's responsibility. Right, and so tonight we get to honor that legacy in action and really talk about those pillars and foundations that make that legacy.
You know, these awards, they're not really just about titles, they're about service, right?
Yep.
You know, the first award we have that we're going to do, and we're going to start wrapping up our awards tonight for the 2025 awards season, is our Legacy Instructor of the Year. Is that right?
Yes.
Go ahead,
Legacy
ma'am.
Instructor of the Year. I think this award really represents the future, right? Our future instructors. This award is going to go to an instructor or an instructor trainee in our instructor program that really shows what it's like to lead from the front, that sacrifices their own time to help others around them, who's always showing up, who's always in that lion mode, and that's what tonight's Legacy Instructor Award is about.
And when we watch some of these legacy instructors that are coming up, right, some of them are becoming certified instructors, some of them are certified instructors, but they're working towards always helping our schools, and they really are forging their own legacy as well. So it's pretty cool. So let's take a look at it.
All right, well, the Legacy Instructor nominees of the year are George Guerra, Andrea Santiago, Joey Crowley, Sofia Hernandez, Sebastian Cabrera, Camila Tavera Silva, Ramses Carnero, and Nicholas Payon.
This was a really hard one.
And the winner of the Legacy Instructor of the Year goes to...
Told you.
I got it. It's coming. Joey Crowley.
Nice. Joey. Yeah, we're pumped for you, my man. What an awesome person. This kid is awesome, right?
Absolutely.
He's from the Naples School with Master Flores. He's always smiling. He's always working. He's always in the right spot at the right time, right? And he's always asking how he can help. And when you watch him train, he's just works so hard. He competes. He's a great competitor, and he's becoming a great instructor. And he's just a real pleasure to be around, and it's just awesome to watch.
Absolutely. I think he's starting to grasp that servant leadership, too.
I think
and
so.
It's really fun to watch him grow and mature into that.
I think so. Here we go. We're going on to the Bravo Instructor of the Year. You ready, ma'am?
Yes. All right. So the Bravo Instructor of the Year, this award is honoring somebody within our system that they might be part-time instructors at our schools working towards becoming to that next level, but they're part-time, but they're full-time heart, right? So they're always leading, they're always striving, they're always working hard. You guys all know them and love them. So let's go ahead and read off our Bravo Instructor of the Year nominees. Our Bravo Instructor of the Year nominees are Jordan DeBaumler, Jordan Duang Sang Chen, and Paola Flores.
You ready?
I should have pre-opened this.
I did mine.
It's too exciting.
I was ready.
And the winner of the Bravo Instructor of the Year goes to Jordan Duan Sang Chen.
Oh, man, that's awesome. And he just got certified this last year at Country Walk, right? And he's been teaching so many classes over there. He's been working so hard. And you've really seen him embrace not just the lion mode, but the culture of being an instructor, really following through with great classes and following up even when students aren't showing up to class. He's just done a great job.
Yeah, stepping in and stepping up is what I would say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's go on to Alpha Instructor of the Year. Alpha Instructor of the Year honors our full-time leaders at our schools who carry the weight and responsibility and lead from the front every single day. These are the individuals who set the standard and elevate everyone around them. And the person that is getting Alpha Instructor of the Year sacrifices so much, not just for his school, but for the schools around him. And not just for that, he is actually the head coach for Project Alpha, as well as one of the head coaches for Team Mexico. And he is an awesome instructor. And I think I did give it away. I know we have some other guys on here. We have Alpha Instructor of the Year nominee, Master Santos Flores. Sorry, I think I gave it away. Master Bruno Mignaco and Mr. Mario Flores. But the Alpha Instructor of the Year is our very own Project Alpha head coach and head coach for Team Mexico, Master Santos Flores. And since he's in the room right now, we're actually going to bring him out here. We've got his award right here. And we're so excited to give it to him. So congratulations, sir. Super proud of you. That's super awesome.
Oh, these guys, like Vanna White.
I'm telling you, it's amazing. They're bringing you balloons out here. I love it. I love it.
You're going to have to take these with you.
Yeah, all right, get out of here. Get out of here. Congratulations, sir. That is too cool. Too cool. The last award that we have to give out tonight is our School of the Year award. And this is a pretty cool award,
I think
right?
this is the most important one.
We got to go back. School of the Year award. And I think this is one of the most important ones also because it's not just one person, it's a whole team. Leadership matters. Legacy is never built alone, right? And we are so proud of this school, not because of just the growth they have, but the culture that they have developed. And I'm so excited to open up this envelope for these guys right here. All right, School of the Year award goes to, let me get it going here. I've already pre-opened mine so I can be ready to go. School of the Year award goes to, I think it's School 4026. But it's School of the Year is for Golden Gate with Mr. Mario Flores, Miss Paula Flores, and John Froloff. You guys, amazing year this year. Super proud of you guys. They're clapping for you in the background, because you guys are the real bros right there. You guys are it. Super proud of you guys, and we're so excited to honor you guys with School of the Year this year for 2025, and we're looking forward to seeing what you do in 2026 as
Definitely.
well. Yeah,
I think that award, it's not really about perfection, it's about consistency,
and
it's about growth, and it's really about supporting the students that are there, right? Reaching out to the community, making an impact every day. I think that's why it's one of the best awards.
I think so too. And as we go forward into 2026, our legacy training will challenge and develop, and it will change, and it will continue to evolve. And all of our schools and all of our staff and all of our students are going to change and evolve with it. And we're so excited about that. And this year presents some really good opportunities for you to build and forge your own legacy. And what are some of those opportunities that we have coming up?
We actually have some great opportunities for everybody at every level. Our next amazing opportunity, of course, is FC United, Florida Championships United. And that's always in beautiful Orlando, Florida at the Caribe Royale Resort. I just got word that we are about 75% booked out. So if you're going and you want to stay at the resort, you do have to do it. But what a fun tournament that we do there.
And it's a great tournament, even for first-time competitors. It's a Class A tournament, so it is a little bit larger. But this is a great tournament to go to. One of the reasons why is because the venue is outstanding. It's a world-class venue. We have a world-class team that's running it, and it is hosted by Integrity Martial Arts, and our staff does their very, very best to make sure that all students have a great event and a great time there. But if you're a first-time competitor, man, this is a great event for you to check out. So I want to encourage you to do that, right?
And this year we do have a special guest besides the usual Disney princesses that like to show up to take pictures with you. We also have Chief Master nominee Taekwon Lee is going to be our special guest this year. So you definitely want to come. You want to get your autograph by him. We also have some surprise Grand Masters that'll be coming. And you can, of course, take your pictures with them. It's always such a great time. I mean, you can't beat Mickey Mouse and a tournament. It's just the best combination.
It really is. We also have another event that you can take part of. Is April 18th. We have our SoFlo tournament. It's going to be at the Broward Convention Center. It's a new tournament that we've had this year, added on this year. It's so exciting. It's going to be right there in Broward Convention Center. It's only about 45 minutes north of us. It's going to be an awesome event.
Yeah, we've had the tournament there previously, so we're really excited to bring it back to Fort Lauderdale. We know that it'll offer a little bit more convenience to people coming and traveling throughout the region, but the venue itself is really beautiful. So we're really excited about that one. And that one's coming up in April, so you don't want to miss that one either.
And if you're a parent and you're still not sure, make sure you talk to your instructor, because the sooner you can start getting into competitions, the better. Because like I said earlier, there's 3 ways to compete: for fun, to learn, and then to win. And most of our students, honestly, are in the fun or learn phase. And the sooner you can get into that, the more confidence they will have later on. The best place for you guys to start competing is when you're a color belt or when you're a beginner, because that's where you're going to have the easiest path of learning and you're going to have the most fun doing it. So check one of those 2 tournaments out. I think you're going to have a great time doing it. Both venues are just absolutely amazing. They're world class. You're going to love it. I think we're about to wrap this thing up. I want to say thank you to all of our students this year. What an amazing year. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your lives. Thank you so much to our instructors for being a part of our lives. And I cannot wait to see what challenges 2026 holds, because I do believe a couple things. I think challenges create champions, right? All right. And, we don't want to just be complacent with who we are. We want to be challenged. People that have that champion, that lion mode mindset, they want to be challenged to be great. And I don't want to settle for being good when I could go for great. So in 2026, let's not be good. Let's be great. Look forward to seeing you guys at one of the events real soon. I know we have our Legacy Training Day next Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be amazing. If you're going to be there, we'll see you there. If not, we'll see you at an event real soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.